Damn, I don't have any fucking URL here. It's gonna be a different stream. Gonna be a different stream. The less viewers the stream has, the better, and the more focus I can do. That's the thing. That's the thing. Sometimes things are good. What's going on here, man? Where is my thing here? Yeah. Yeah, so what am I working on? I'm working basically on scoping. I just recorded a shit ton of Patreon videos. So we have this webhook thingy, right? The thing is that, let's say that my account plan, which I refactored is 0, which is the starter free plan, right? You're gonna see, if I refresh this, you're gonna have this one, right? We are basically have webhooks not available for the starter plan. Click here to upgrade your account, right? So that's cool. So if you change this to plan 1, which is the business plan, and I refresh, you're gonna see that you are in business here. Look, this is amazing, man. This is crazy. And how that we do that is on the Patreon video, but I can give you a small sneak peek in the view. Look at that. Look at this. If settings.webhooks, and it's basically these settings, right? Look at that. Account settings, and then we basically configure these here. It's amazing. Hey, good morning, by the way. This is a morning stream. I actually, no planning at all. I don't care how many people are here. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I just want to do some stuff. So I need to focus a little bit. So what I'm going to do is kind of a different stream, because I think most streams are, I'm talking too much, and I don't want to do that most of the time, right? So that's cool. So the next thing we're going to do is actually insert this webhook real quick. Pre-festival stream. Yeah, man. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow it's a festival, man. Fantasia Land. It's basically a mini Tomorrowland. Belgium has the best festivals, right? You guys know that. That's where I'm going to be tomorrow. Naked. I'm not gonna lie, actually, I've been questioning a lot this project, but I think it's normal. I think it's normal. You're gonna question your project all the time. But hey, it is what it is, man. We need to continue. Wait, this is basically data, right? I need to have the account handler actually. Handler. Is there actually music? Because this is copyrighted music. But I don't care. This is Spotify playing actually. This is actually, maybe you guys cannot hear that, to be honest. I don't know what the volume is. What's the stack? The board stack. Golang, Tailwind, Daisy UI. And then you have this. Look at that. Thirdpulse.com, which is offline. Track the domains here. Subscription status is not active. It works. But we are at the... yeah, no, we are not at the free tier, right? The default plan has can do two, right? So sender.zip and then sender.sh, right? Track domains, that's gonna work. Look at that. Look at that. We can Resonation is copyright free, at least made by some Twitch streamers. Thank you very much, Lars. Stripe portal URL, eh? Handle account update. Goed bezig, amigo. Hey, merci, man. Hey. Merci, makker. Geen probleem, jongen. Hey, Andrew, you see, that's the problem with streaming, right? People come into my stream and it's GG well played. You know what I mean? Productivity is gone. You know, that's what it is. Don't you guys need to work or something? What's going on? It's fucking 10, 12 in the morning. What's going on? Ah, cool, Roots, it's Gert. Hey, Gert, what up, man? Don't you need to work, Gert? Destiny is watching your ass, man. You need to be careful because they're gonna deduct some money from your salary. What's going on here? I've been watching your previous videos on Sidos for tell me what we're building. We're building an SSL tracker. Tracking your SSL expiries. So it's notifying you when your SSL expires, you know what I mean? Yeah, so params validate is basically this thing. Notify webhooks URL. That's nice. So let's go to the show. By the way, Gert, if you're listening, if you want to go to Fantasia tomorrow, hey, buy a ticket and go with me. By the way, if anybody want to go to Fantasia, buy a fucking ticket and we meet tomorrow. Well, I mean, we meet tomorrow. Me, you, we meet. So we can take pictures and such, right? And I'm gonna signatures. I'm gonna sign for the first time in my life. And hopefully it's gonna be girls so I can sign their tits. But I have no girls on my YouTube channel. That's a problem. That's a problem. Hey, and I need to be very careful because people are basically commenting that my language is inappropriate. I swear to God, I'm getting comments with people that say, hey, can you please stop swearing on your streams? Man, that's nasty. It's 18 plus, you know what I mean? If you're below 18, you don't need to... Okay, let's go. This is gonna be this webhooks thing. Where is this input thingy? Where is my input? Webhook URL, input name, flash. Domain, it's not domain, man. Man, I have so many tabs open. It's notify webhook URL. Notify webhook URL. Notify web hook URL. Of course, I need to reset that, by the way. Yeah. Wait, if I do 3, it's gonna save that? Yeah, it is, so it's not checking this thing. Why are you doubting this project? I don't know. I'm doubting it because it's super interesting, but it's interesting for listen, if you have two I don't know. It's interesting, but you question yourself all the time. The more muscle you have, the more you think you're skinny. Yeah, I think it's yeah. I don't know. Let's say, for example, Peter Levels. Peter Levels is an indie hacker, and there are a lot of indie hackers also. So he has a lot of projects, right? I think he has 20 or 30 projects. So that basically means he has 20 or 30 URL certificates. So basically all gonna be let's encrypt ones because he's an indie hacker. But are you gonna trust CertBot? Are you gonna trust CertBot for all your domains? I mean, for all your servers? I don't know. I don't know, man. Right, because we can check that, right? What is this thing? Photoai.com probably. I have these domains. Let me show this domain. Delete this thing. Let's add one from Peter Levels, right? It's gonna be photoai.com, right? Let's track that. Motherfuckers. Google Trust Services. What's that? Actually, look at this guy. I actually had a good idea where something similar, where you could basically, you have a lot of people that are shopping, right? Shopaholics. And they go to Zalando or something else, like shopping e-commerce websites to buy clothes. And what if you, and I have the same with my girlfriend. So she's shopping, right? And then it's, honey, do you think it's gonna fit me? Do you think this is gonna look good with me? I have no fucking clue if it's gonna look good with you. You have no clue how it's gonna look good with you. But if you can have an AI where you can take the piece of the shop and yourself, and then it's going to make a photo with a picture of you in that kind of thing you want to buy, so you can see how it looks with you. That's a good idea. Question rather is, how hard is it to do? I have no clue, but I think that's going to be a good idea because you can sell that. A lot of people are going to use that. All these girls, all these shopaholics, and then you could sell it to e-commerce websites, right? They can actually use your product in their website, so people can actually see how the clothes look on them instead of a fucking model that's perfectly aligned, absolutely, and you are basically a little bit too overweight, and then you know what I mean? So yeah, Zalando is already building that themselves. You see, it's a good idea. Zalando is already building that. I was buying a Nike shoes, by the way. But where? How pre-owned was that? But like I said before, if you can buy it, I think it's not that hard because Peter Levels is doing it, right? Peter Levels here. Billing. Using camera and superimposition. That exists already, but I know everything exists already, guys. Like I said, the moment you're gonna invent something that does not exist, you're going to be completely bankrupt. You're gonna end up in a cardboard box. You need to make something that exists and make it better. There's always a market. There's always a fucking market, right? It's the same thing. Like I'm gonna start streaming. While there are already big streamers out there, why are people gonna watch me? If I start from 0 streamers and they're all already Primogen, Tsoding, all George Hotz, all these good streamers are already there with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of viewers, of subscribers. Why are people gonna watch me every time I boot up my stream? Why? They don't know me. Who the fuck am I? But they stick because they bought me, right? You bought me. Anyway, it's a good idea. Yeah, is there a market? Is there a market? That is right. So you need to think about that. For example, in my little town, I live in a very little in a very little village. Oh, you're gonna say that. And there are like a lot of supermarkets. But really, like 400 meters from each other. And there is a cheap one and there is an expensive one. So you could say, yeah, but why are we going to the expensive one if there is a cheap one at walking distance? But still, people go to the expensive one and buy stuff for no reason at all. They still do it. There's always a market, right? This is the problem. Notify webhook URL. That's the thing, right? Insert the domain to the database 1. Fine. Good job. Refresh. Integrations. Account. God damn it. I'm at changing plans in the database. Look, amazing. Damn, something is... wait, Squeaky, I manage 3,000 plus domains with Ali SSL. What is that? Ali SSL. I was not saying this discourage you. There are always some can improve different. Hello from Portugal. Are you using 2DBs for this project? No, one. He's probably using Replicate AI. Yeah, it is. I was checking Replicate AI because I'm actually... It's itching. It's itching to build something like that. Because I see my niece using it. I see my aunt using it because they are very shopaholics. They are those fashionistas, you know what I mean? They buy way too much. They spend way too much money on clothing. And then I see my girlfriend asking me all the time, hey, does it look good? Does it look good on me? I don't know. It's a picture on the internet which is being wear by a mannequin, which is totally not you. And now you're asking me if that's gonna look good on you. That's a very hard that's I cannot grasp that. I'm a man. But if you can make that, and I think Levels already made that, right? I think Levels photo AI. I think he made that. But it's not quite it's an extension on what he has already. I don't know how I do this. Take a photo. I don't want that. Can I sign in? Type your email. This one is fine. Yeah, it's fine, man. Hey! This is so garbage. What's going on? Oh, check your inbox. Man, can you... this is really indie hacking. Let me quickly open up my mail on the other side here. Let's inspect him. Action required. He's using Cloudflare. He's using Cloudflare. I think his SSL is coming from Cloudflare, and Cloudflare uses... Hey, I need to pay already! But this is actually a complete other thing. What he is doing is basically he... Man, you can see that his pricing is very interesting here if you want to learn from that. Because you could think, if you want to build something like this, you could think, okay, I'm going to make it cheap, like $9.99 or something. So people come in and they can take a couple pictures per month, on a month, right? But what he does is he completely... That's very interesting to learn from. What he does is... Where is this fucking thing? What he does is he makes his 29. And he starts with Pro. So that's what's this? Plus, oh yeah, like, yeah. You see, this guy doesn't give any shit, right? Look at this. He just does things, right? Super interesting, actually. So what you could do is this one. Newly launched photo AI specifically shows what an individual would look like in the clothes they want to buy. This thing. So instead of making a global thing what he makes, you can niche it down specifically to this. Niche it down specifically to this thing. And instead of making it corporate, which is this, which is that basically is, right? You can make it smaller and then target the shopaholics with an extension or something like that, with a Chrome extension. And then they go to Zalando, right? Kinderen. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna get banned if you do that. Close here. Alright, like this, for example. Let's take this one. What's going on? This is fucking huge. But is this gonna look good? I don't know if this can. I mean, this is just a Zalando website, right? It doesn't really matter. I don't know what's gonna happen with my YouTube channel. We will see. It's a risk I want to take. So basically, is this bikini gonna look good on me if I'm a woman? I have no clue because that's not my body. But if you can, with the extension, click this thing, and you already have set up your account, so you already have uploaded 10, 20 pictures of yourself, for example, and the only thing you need to do is upload something like this, and it can, or maybe something like this, right? What kind of stream is this? Oh my goodness, this is the clothing stream. The monetization is completely. I don't know. Am I still online? That's the question. Yeah. And then you click this with your extension, boom, and you're gonna see yourself in clothes. This is much better because I know it's different. It's his ID. Well, his ID. It's not his ID. It's basically an ID that already exists. But I, as my niece or my aunt or my girlfriend, I cannot use that, right? That's not made for these people, right? It's not made. They need to pay and something going on and prompts, and they don't know what the fuck is going on. So if you can make that simpler and with an extension or whatever, I don't know, and you click this and you're gonna see yourself in that bikini, kind of like this, right? Kind of like this, but not like that. That's gonna be insane, right? Am I still online? Yeah, I am. Can we take this woman away from my screen? Because, please, let's take the gentleman clothing. Even for gentlemen, right? For example, I was buying Nike. I was buying runner shoes. But I want to have flashy runner shoes, right? I want to have these flashy things. So I wanna see how it looks on me. So you can click the shoe, and then you click it and you drag it into your whatever, and it's going to make a picture kind of with these shoes. I don't know if that's gonna work decently. I have no clue. No clue at all. My favorite fashion is streaming. Oh man. And that's the problem, right? Now I have this idea in my head and I want to experiment with it, but I'm already building something else, and you know what I mean. But it doesn't matter because that's all videos for Patreon, and no matter what happens with this third pulse thingy, it's gonna make me money nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, if you know what I mean. Look at that. Nonetheless. There's a shit of Golang videos, man. I take this for a year with me. 69 Golang videos. That's insane. Anyway. We still have a problem here, eh? Never would think somebody would clickbait me with this Golang into haram content. Hey, I'm sorry guys. We needed to shift a little bit away from... Hey. Why is this not working? This is an invalid domain. I don't see any problem here. What I can do is actually do this in my account handler. Actually, to be honest, I'm gonna close all these screens because too much. Too much stuff, right? Parmas! Palmas de la miente, de la corazón de la Filippo de la Gustavo Lima. Damn, you see it's my webhook is not working. Yes, bro. Notify webhook URL. That seems good to me. Maybe I need to refresh this page. Oh, it is empty, that's empty, that's empty. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Okay, cool. So we have this thing, but it's an invalid one. It's an invalid one, right? And then, because this is gonna return, false, right? False. Yeah, I'm gonna make it false for all the time. If it's not a valid webhook URL, this thing, then we're gonna do a notify webhook URL error. This thing. So it's basically this thing. Yeah, error. That's a little bit of a problem, right? If you use something like Next.js but yeah, it's the same as in PHP. You have no typing. You have no typing at all. Nowhere. But in Golang, you don't have typing in your templates, right? No typings at all. And then we're gonna paste that thing. Yes, it's not a valid webhook URL, right? And if we save these changes without anything, then it's gonna be fine. Look at it. I'm going to 10 days before expiry, save. It's gonna be fine because this is empty. The moment it's not empty, that's the moment it's gonna give you an error. That seems good to me. Rami Jaber. I have an idea to make global website that grab all social media content for a certain company and display them in one place. Also make them reply to the comments, DMs, and manage their ads. It's always a good idea. It's always a good idea. Everything that's gonna make the life of somebody easier, that's a good idea. Basically, you pick an idea that already exists and you copy it. Or you niche it down and you make it a little bit better. Because all these SSL trackers, SSLkeeper.com, what is this? I don't know what this is. SSL tracker is going to be probably that. SSL tracker. Here, track SSL. Look at that. It does this, right? You see? It's the same thing. Here, monitoring more than 23,000 servers. The question is that true? Right? Is that true? I don't know. I don't know. So it's already exist, but it doesn't matter. Because the moment it does not exist, that's the moment they come. That's the moment you're gonna. Small users. Look at this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Small user. This UI looks awful. Let us be honest. Pricing. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pricing plans. That's no good. That's no fucking good. That's bad. That's really, what's this? That's no good. You need to have you make 3 pricing plans. You make a free one, depends on your thing, and then you make a business and an enterprise. Growth. What the fuck is this? Complete scale. Right? So what you do is you make this better and you adjust the pricing a little bit. Right? You copy them. You just copy these guys. You're gonna make them bankrupt. That's what you're gonna do, right? When I go into the space, I'm basically gonna make them completely bankrupt because nobody's willing to use this garbage. You know what I mean? Because mine's gonna be completely better. It's already better. It's not even online yet. They do webhook integration for 79 monthly. Well, I got some fucking good news for you. I will do that for half the price. What do you think? Let's fill in the papers. Send me a mail. Let's fill in the papers right now. 39 for 80 SSL certs? No. What do you think about 39 for 100 SSL certificates? Does that sound good to you? Seems good and easy to navigate. Yeah, maybe it is. But look at it. That's even a... This is a... what are they using, these guys? Page template default. What is this? No script. iframe. Google Tag Manager. Okay, they use that. Tick. You guys cannot see that probably. But it's fine. Train your eyes. Network. Refresh this page. Wait, this one. Robots. Joost! Mag het weten. It's only a few will understand. Only a very, very, very small portion of the viewers will understand what I just did. And it was super funny, not gonna lie. It's WordPress. Is that true? This is an indie hacker. How do they do that? How do they manage that? We're gonna sign up to this thing. We're gonna sign up. We need to spit it out. What's going on? I hate this thing so hard. Let me sign up for this thing. It doesn't matter. Look at this Google thing, man. Look at this. Now I need to invalidate all my passwords. The internet, man. It's insane. The first thing I can do when the stream is over is invalidate all my passwords, man. This is fucking annoying. I knew this was gonna happen sometime, man. It took me a year. It took me a year to fuck myself over. Well, today is the day. Email has already been taken. Did I think I already signed up by these guys, to be honest. How do I log in then? Sign in maybe. Oh, it's that password. It is the password of this thing that I used, to be honest. It's pretty funny. It's that password. It's fine. Error. What's going on here? Hey, I want to delete this. You cannot delete that. I can. Stop tracking. Domain search. Do I press enter or what do I do? What's going on? Domains per line. That's cool. I need to do that also. You can have to. Unknown. That's weird. Oh, you can add multiple email addresses. That's a... Whew. Okay, they do it like that. Okay, I see. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean... what's going on here? I mean, I don't know. Look at that. It's much cleaner. It's healthy. I don't know what's going on. Everything is fine. It's a Let's Encrypt certificate. These are my domains. It's perfectly fine, right? It's been tracked 999 and 499 seconds ago, right? Expires here. It's super easy. Stop tracking. It's easy. This is what's going on here. Host name is okay, fine, but what's this? I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? Check now. Boom. Your domain has been queued for a check. Cute! Cute! I don't queue. I go pew pew. That's what we do. I can track 100 domains in the blink of an eye. But he's using WordPress. That's already depress. Word depressing. Broski forgot his hat. This guy knows what is up. Are you sitting after streaming on an X2 Zoom in VS Code? No. The first thing I do is get that shit out of here, right? Because this is so annoying. People don't understand how annoying this is for me. Because you have no clue how this looks on my screen. It's huge. But otherwise people are gonna complain. But this is nasty because I cannot see. My typing is scuffed because it's so huge, and I cannot open up double screens because literally nothing fits. But it is what it is. So I'm so glad that Broski added it. The guys are around 30k visitors a month. Is that true? That's actually a lot, right? How do you know that? Just in case, can you share me some things? Because what I'm expires in 52 days. Plan is 1. Okay, so we have plan 1. This is weird. How do we calculate that? 50. You see, it's not clear. Mine is clearer. 52 days. Send it as H. Is that true? Latency. Expires in 51 days. Expires in 52 days. Technically, I'm safer. Technically, I'm safer because I'm safer. Because he rounds above and I round below. It's better to have a shorter span of your notifications than a longer span, right? Because you're gonna have a day or a couple hours up front. Enter. This is very slow. I'm gonna zoom this in for you guys because. What is current? I'm gonna have webhooks. He's also gonna have webhooks. He has. I don't think he has webhooks. He has an API. Belling. This is cool. Annoying. Maybe it depends on your server time zone. Yeah, but it's fine. 51, 52, it doesn't matter. Leave blank if you don't want to change it. That's a cheap thing, you know. That's a fucking cheap way to do stuff. Anyway. Alright. If this guy has 30k views on a month. Hey. I don't know. I'm just saying. It would be cool to basically this, yeah. Let me change my plan real quick. Yeah, now we have this, right? Beautiful. Of course. There's a problem. We have 3 domains. We are at starter, so how are we gonna fix that? Right? Edge cases. Edge cases, boys. No results. Reset filter. Beautiful, right? 800 page views a month. That's nothing. Ranks 1 on Google for check certificate expiration. And remember the time you had a normal zoom and a 17 px font, yeah. Yeah. But you need to do that. If you want to have some more viewers and everything, you need to actually up your font for sure, because otherwise it's not gonna end up well, to be honest. So 800 page views a month, that's actually, is that a lot? But I think like this kind of this kind of side hustle really requires you to go out and onboard some customers, some companies yourself. It's not that you can put it online and hope for the best. You really need to do stuff. Well, it's not. It's not much, right? 800 page views, it's nothing, right? Hey, we will see. Like I said, I probably will need to make 10 more side projects in order to... Yeah. SEO is not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it work, right? Because you don't want to focus on small... Yeah, I mean, most of the time people with 2 or 3 domains, they don't care about this, right? But what is Google Trust Services LLC? Who's using this? So that basically means that this thing is hosted. This thing is hosted on Google platform, Google Cloud platform, right? Hey, what's going on? Hello? TikTok.png. Cloudflare is using that, I thought that. Let's get camera roll. What's that? Epoch cute. Is that some replicate stuff? Why do you have different migrations for each table? Because that's the thing, right? Is that not how it works? Migrations. You have an up and a down, right? Actually, you're gonna have multiple migrations for one table. You know what I mean? Basically, you're gonna have multiple migrations for the thing you want to migrate. But this is my initial migration, right? I'm not basically making separate migration files in development. That's BS. You just keep dropping, keep updating, and then once you go in production, that's the time when you start making separate migration files, right? But the thing is, maybe I don't want to do outreach for customers. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't want to do that. What an experiment here. I'm going to stream for 1 hour, so basically 10 minutes, and then I'm dipping out. So if you want to ask me something. It was an experiment. This is basically just, I don't know, just trying to stream. Which I thought I'm going to do some nice focused work, but of course not. I know, that's why I drop most projects, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It just is, and I have the luck that I can use all these videos for making, because it's a nice project, let us be honest. It's a nice thing to make, right? Localhost 3000. It's just such a nice project to make. If we have all that stuff, we have Stripe integration, it's all on Patreon. So it's a very, for me this is a plus. But I can understand for a lot of people it's gonna be, yeah, completely Golang, no JavaScript. Looks good. I mean, was amazing to work with. The things I used, the stack I used, the ways I did it, I'm super happy with that, and I think I'm going to replicate that in a lot of other projects also. Twitch, no man. I don't want to be a streamer, you need to understand that. Because streaming is basically unproductive for me. Yeah, you're so close to finish. Of course I'm gonna finish it, right? It would be stupid to not do that. Yeah. The thing, if somebody wanna do some sales for it, hey, let me know. If somebody wanna manage this, if somebody literally wanna manage this and do some outreach and try to make some customers and whatever, hey, feel free to do. Can you show some things you did with Trading Light without code, of course? Yeah, I can. Basically, for Trading Light, what I did, a lot of internal stuff, a lot of backend, low-level backend stuff. So I did some internal routing thingies. Actually, I cannot say much about it because I actually also don't work at there anymore. But actually, a lot of actor framework stuff and a lot of custom things, custom implementation of actors and routing and cluster stuff. And then I worked on the lit script, server-side scripting. So I basically implemented the language in Golang. That's what I did actually there. I'm not dropping the project, man. What's going on? Of course, I'm not dropping the project. It's almost done, right? So I'm basically putting the dots on the Y, which is some beautiful error messages, making sure I'm scoping stuff based on plans. I'm gonna do the webhooks, gonna do the Slack integration and Teams. I'm gonna leave Teams for now, or maybe I'm gonna do Teams. Depends on how it is. And then I'm gonna make the landing website. A landing page, and that's it. And then it's putting online. It's already online, right? It's circles. It's kind of online, but it's not working because it's redirecting me back to localhost. It's not working. It doesn't matter, right? I think it's wait, it's gonna be DigitalOcean, I think. How to deploy template in Go. Thank you so much for the donation. Aravat bin, I will show you. Wait, let me quickly. I go to the gym in 1 hour. Back day. It's back day. That's good news. Back day, lateral raises. So typical back day for me is I come into the gym. I bend over row with an empty bar, just to make everything clean. Bend over row, a little bit of these hamstring thingies. I'm not quite sure. I forgot that. And then I'm basically loading up on my bend over rows, right? 80 kilos max, right? Without belt. Bam, 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 bam. And then I do pull-ups. 4 sets. Then I go to the cable row. Seated cable rows. Heavy. Then I do my lateral raises. I do them always on back day, lateral raises, but like only start counting when it burns, right? Like go, make some noise. Everybody is looking like, who the fuck is that? Making it hurts, right? And you keep going, and then you take lower weights and you just keep doing these drop sets, man, until your fucking shoulders burn. And then I do some cable crosses for the rear delts. Yeah, for the rear delts and for some posture check, because I sit a lot on my desk, and if you do these cable things, you're gonna open up, and it's good for your posture. And then some bicep stuff, right? That's it. Yeah, so the ops part. So let me show some stuff. Yeah, so I'm here at my DigitalOcean. I have the third pulse thingy. I'm gonna copy this thing, doesn't really matter. So I can do this one, SSH roots at this thing, paste it in. Right, then I do a screen ls, right? I have the third pulse screen, so I can do a screen minus or third pulse. Right, boom, pulse, boom, we are here. Right, everybody's, of course, this is the default robots thing, right? These guys, look at what they're trying. .vs code, as if I'm going to leave my .vs code in there, you fucking idiots. Where's this SAP current export protocol? That's classical scrapers, right? Classical scrape stuff. Yeah, so if I close this, basically you can see that Circle's not going to work, right? Circles, right? It's offline, it's Nginx. I have Nginx running. That's how I do this. I'm going to leave it offline for now. That's how I deploy. I just do a get pull, and then I do a make run, right? It's that easy. And then I just close my screen, and it's still online, right? You see, it's still online. What's going on here? That's how I do it. Is it optimal? Probably not. But I do this for my whole life. And if you want to do rolling deploys, you have Nginx, and you configure Nginx to 2 ports, 4000, 3000, and then you basically have it running on 3000. You're gonna do get pull, you make run on 4000, right? Then you drop the 3000. The next time you're gonna deploy, you're gonna get pull, make run on 4000, drop the 3000. That's how you're gonna do it. So you have 0 downtime deploys. It's that easy. I don't know anything about Kubernetes or DevOps or GitOps. I don't care, and I will never learn it because it's completely useless for me. It's completely useless. Kubernetes is way too over-engineered. It's only for a specific amount of companies. Startups never use it. You will never use it if you build a company. It's too complicated. My PC needs to be... Can you see that? It's not focusing. It's all dirt on my PC. I don't know anything about DevOps. Nothing. I cannot teach you anything. I cannot give you advice. I cannot do anything. Caddy is easier to configure, maybe, but I'm using Nginx. We were using Caddy at Trading Light. Listen, I have a Patreon video how I did this, and I did this in 12 minutes. From no server at all, from no domain, to a deploy with Nginx. Nothing. No DigitalOcean setup. Nothing. In 12 minutes. In 12 minutes, I did this. In 12 fucking minutes, I booted up a server and installed Nginx, configured Nginx, and make run. 12 minutes. It's on Patreon. 12 fucking minutes. So if you can do with your fancy tools that in 12 minutes, then it's good. What if 1,000 users visit your website? Welcome 1,000 users. I don't know. What would be? Where I'm working at the Anthony Incorporate, GG. What if thousands use Visual Website? Nothing, right? It's Nginx. No problem. With Ansible, you can do that in 12 seconds. Yeah, but you need to install all that stuff. You have no clue, man. I mean, listen. Yeah, but with Jenkins, you can... Yeah, but you need to from nothing, eh? I mean, from no tooling. Legit from a fresh computer. You buy a computer in the store and you do that. Right? You have nothing. You have no Ansible accounts or no Ansible setups, no Ansible configuration. No, you have nothing. That's the thing. You have nothing at all. You're in the middle of nowhere and you have no tools at all. And then you're gonna do it. That's the thing, right? The only thing you have is GitHub with your code. Couldn't configure HTTPS in Nginx. It's easy. Certbot does it for you, right? You can download the Certbot Nginx extension and it just does it for you. But you don't need to have that. I mean, you can just make run here. But guys, man, you're so fucked up all, man. You have no fucking clue. You can just make run and it can handle an insane amount of users. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It will never break. Why would it break? This is a web server in front of Nginx. A Go web server, a fiber web server, which is the fastest one, in front of Nginx. And if you really have problems, you just load balance it to 3 or 2. It doesn't matter. Jesus. It annoys me so much that people think that you need to have all these infra tooling. No, I've been doing all these websites and all these stupid products and projects with all these other startups that I made with nothing. With just a simple server, with just a simple PHP server or something with an Nginx in front of that, and call it a fucking day with one database. No scaling, no redundancy, nothing. You all live in the wrong. You watch too much YouTube. Oh man. Everybody is making these rich text editors for React right now. It's crazy. You don't need it, guys. You don't need Kubernetes. I hate Kubernetes. It's a good tooling, but I hate it. It's a certain kind of people. If you don't need it anyway, and I will never need it, and I will make more money than your company. It is what it is. I'm doing over 30k MMR a month. A month with stupid tooling, with nothing. Slate, yes, I'm using this one all the time. TipTap. TipTap. This one. It's pretty good. TipTap. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. The more you're going to focus on Rust, the more you're going to focus on Kubernetes, the more you're going to focus on all this fancy tooling, the less money you're going to earn. And you don't need to believe me. You don't need to believe me, guys, but it is what it is. You don't need to believe me. You don't need to believe me. My 3 hours of 4 hours of focus this morning, and I'm burned. It's gone. It's gone. That's what it is, right? So that's what's gonna happen, right? Now you're gonna be unfocused and you're gonna do all that stuff and you're gonna think you're productive, but that's not true. So if this happens, you peace out of your desk. You eat proteins and you go to the gym and do something else because you're wasting your time. You know, I have the same thing. We are in the same boat. We are in the same fucking boat, right? I could open up my editor and I could I could do some stuff, but it's gonna be, you're gonna be dwelling around. You're gonna be a dweller. You're gonna be a code dweller, right? Like a code dweller, an unproductive code dweller. If that happens, you just call it a fucking day. 30k ball, it is. I have YouTube, then I have my course, then I have my Patreon, I have my Miss Pixel thingies, contracting work. It's that easy. And I don't do Kubernetes at all. I don't do Rust at all. I don't do all these fancy things at all. It's that easy. That doesn't mean that it's right now, that it's going to be next month and for 1 year. I need to keep working for that. I need to keep scaling these things, right? I'm doing it solo, man. Like I said before, to be honest, I was thinking about this. So, I'm actually stupid. I'm actually super stupid. Why? Because what you could do is, you could do all these fancy indie hacking things. That's nice. That's cool. But it's going to take a very long time before your project is actually going to have some users, right? Let's say you have $10, $20 a month plan. Then you need a lot of users in order to have 15k, 10k, 15k MMR. You need a lot of shit on it. It's going to take years, right? And hard work. But you can also just be a contractor and make fucking 15k a month. You know what I mean? You can make 50k a month. Easy. Without any hassle. No customers, no nothing. You know what I mean? So I don't know why I'm doing all that stuff. But the thing is that I use all these videos to learn people how to build that, right? So for me, it's always a plus. A plus plus. Do you do fun coding in your unfocused time? No, man. I cannot focus at all. I cannot focus at all anymore. Fun coding, nope. Nope, nope, nope. It's not gonna happen. It's the same thing, right? You could say, oh man, but I have so much things to do with the deadline or something, but still, you're not gonna be productive. You can better just stop coding and come back 4 hours later or 3 hours later with a completely fresh mind. It's going to, you're gonna do much more work. You're gonna do much more stuff after. What PC do you have for work? The best. I have the best PC. I have the best chip. E9. What is this? What's going on? Where's my task bulk? How do I do my task bulk? It's working. Look at that. What's going on here? Hello? How do you do that? Damn, I don't have a delete button. Oh shit. I cannot even, what's this fucking shortcut in Windows to open up my system preferences? Sometimes I have that, my PC is not doing what it needs to do. Ah, hier is systeeminformatie. Intel Core i9 30900 KF 300 mAh with the 24 cores. That's my thing, which is basically the best PC, right? My chip only probably costs more than your computer. 32 gigs GB. And then I have an Nvidia 4080 probably. Or 4070. That's what in my PC. It's a new one. Couple months old. People on my Discord are so hard that they're making all these. It's pretty funny. They're making all these fancy projects, right? They're all going ham on the Rust and on all these fancy things. And I told them so many times ago that they need to stop doing that if they want to get somewhere in life, but they keep doing it, right? with open source and open source, but open source is not gonna get you anywhere, you know. Unfortunately, it's not gonna get you anywhere. You see, I'm hyping myself up for the gym. I'm gonna basically. Can somebody already call the insurance company and the police? Somebody call them, because I'm gonna break the whole place when I get there. Right? I'm gonna break the whole place when I get there. Okay, I learned one thing from that you do simple things instead of complicated things. Yeah, keep it simple. Make a smaller zoom in VS Code before ending the stream, please discuss. It's fine, that's the first thing I do. Wait, I promised somebody for the templates, right? I'm gonna show that. Templates. So templates, it's actually very simple. You have a folder. You have a folder. What's going on? Data is a problem here. It's fine. You have a folder which called views, right? And in this folder you make folders and you make templates. And then in your main file you basically configure. Check the documentation of Fiber actually. Then you configure an engine. You point it to your views, and this is your extension. You can do this in development. You can add some functions here to your views. Days left and all that stuff, helper functions, pluralize, right? And then what you do is in your controller / handlers, for example, account, you just call a render. See render accounts show, which maps to views account show. And that's it. Right. Fiber documentation. Fiber dot. I don't know how is it called. Fiber Golang. Fiber.io, docs fiber.io, and it's all being templates here. Look at that, boom. Being explained to you. How do you do SQL transactions? Yeah, I can show that. I don't think I have any transactions yet because I'm handling my transactions. The only way I could do a transaction is in trackings actually, domains. Ish. So I have no transactions because what I do is here I have one. Yeah, here I have one. Just begin, defer, rollback, yada 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 yada, TX commitment. What's going on? Yeah. I would love to see an overview video of your course. I'm seriously considering buying it at the summer sale price, but I've been burned before buying 200 plus courses. I understand that, Mark. I completely understand that. Because I was very skeptical. I was very skeptical about courses my whole life. Yeah, that's why I also basically cancelled my course, right? I also cancelled it because I don't. Yeah, it's a scam most of the time, right? It's a scam But people kept, so I thought, what the fuck, no worries, I'm not gonna do my course, leave it be. But people kept basically mailing me and they said, hey, your course, when is it going to be released? And I thought, man, if people keep asking me that, yeah, then I would be a complete idiot if I would not do it, right? So that's when I did it. So basically, the full-time GoDev is targets. The full-time GoDev targets rookies. I'm an honest man. I'm completely honest, and that's maybe the reason of my success, and maybe also not. But the full-time GoDev targets noobs in the beginning. And my Patreon targets the rest, right? In the full-time GoDev, we cover the basics of Golang first, right? We install it even. I'm gonna teach you all these stuff. For example, I'm gonna give you an example, right? Can I actually play this thing? Probably not. I can, right? What is up, everyone? Welcome in the second lesson. I can. Let's play one and call it a fucking day. So you can see how I explain. You can see how the course runs. Where is this fucking thing? This one. Let me show you. Of the full-time GoDev program. In the previous lesson, we basically installed Golang, and right now we're going to basically take a closer look at variables, global variables, local variables, constants, and I already see a typo in my own layout here. Constants and variable declarations is going to be a quick and nice lean and mean overview of variable declarations in Golang, just to give you a heads up. And of course, we're going to cover a lot of other things in depth, but we're going to build this up gradually. Okay, so basically, in Golang, you can wait. Don't worry about that. We're going to cover that in one of the next lessons. But first of all, I'm going to show you some variable shenanigans. Right. So basically, in Golang, a global variable is always declared outside of a function scope. Right. It's basically in every programming language. So if you would declare a variable here, then it would be basically a local variable. But every variable that is being declared outside of any function is considered a global variable, right? So basically, in Golang we can declare a variable like this. We could say var, right? From variable. We could say variable name, and we can actually directly, although Golang is a statically typed language, we can directly specify only outside of the function only in the global namespace. We can directly specify the type, right? We don't need to specify the type. You can directly assign a variable. That's what I was looking for. So basically, the name is going to be, for example, foo, right? We can see that the name is foo here, but we can also declare this variable like this. We could say name string, and let's do first name so it doesn't conflict the namespace. We're going to say first name string is going to be foo, right? But we could also, because we are already assigning a variable, right? Here we're gonna infer the type. I don't know if you guys can hear, foo is a string, so it's gonna. Although Golang is a statically typed language, it's going to be automatically infer the type, but that only works. But as like I said before, this is actually a very introduction thingy, right? So for the noobs, for the beginners, right? Willing to learn Golang, right? In my style-ish, right? But for example, microservices. For example, here, this one, microservices. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the second episode, the second lesson of the microservice stack we're gonna build. The toll calculator, the traffic toll calculator for trucks driving on the road, right? But it's basically the first coding episode. Let me see if I can discharge myself, because I'm sitting on my chair is always charged of electricity. I don't know what it is, but I need to learn to live with that. So basically, we are here in the full-time GoDev folder, and we're gonna make a new folder, right? We're gonna set things up, right? We're gonna start set things up, and we are probably going to create our OBU which is actually not a service, but we need to create that so we can have these coordinates going, right? And make sure you check the first episode because that's an important one, the introduction and overview. So I'm going to call mkdir, we're going to call this tol calculator, tol calculator, that's fine.
Making mkdir.
Tol calculator, that's fine.
This guy.
That, boom, cd into that thing. And now we're going to make a couple of folders, right? First of all, maybe I'm going to just code into this thing, right? Let's do that. What's going on here with Visual Studio? Let me see if I can bring it up to the screen.
Let me zoom this. Let me
I'm
skip
thinking
this
here
thing.
because we're probably going to... you see, it's it's all live, unscripted,
yeah,
right?
we
We have these OBUs IDs. What we're going to do is we're going to make another for loop. Going on here, len. Actually, yeah, OBU IDs. We're gonna look through all these OBU IDs. Each tick, we're gonna gen some chords, right? We're gonna say the data is going to be OBU data, right? And we're
I
gonna
could actually
say
just
that the
live stream,
OBU ID is going to be.
videos from me and just peace out, man.
It's
Can you
fine.
imagine?
We can
that?
send them like this.
Anyway, so you have the idea, right? I mean, I cannot. It's yeah. And then we have the blockchain stuff. How to land a job. What is this actually?
What is up, guys? Welcome to the next lesson of the how to land a job. We covered some important topics, some important insights, and again, very important. These are my insights, right? I'm not teaching you classical teachings, right? Like these global statements, right? How things should work, like global agenda stuff. No, I am teaching you my personal experiences. That's very important to understand. You don't need to copy them. It depends, right? Whatever you want. If you don't feel it, if you're not the person that is willing to present himself a little bit better than he actually is, so
Present
he can
themselves a
land that
little
job,
bit better than you actually
proof,
is. Fake it till you make
learn,
it, basically.
spend a lot of his free time to learn, not answer the question directly, or you're unsecure, and it will happen. Try to ask a question back. Anyway, this is basically classic GG shenanigans, right? But it's very important tips. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and then you have to, it's a full thing. What's this? Send it a zip. I'm also uploading other videos on this thing. I'm updating this course. That's basically it, guys. I mean, is this something for you? I don't know, right? Is it worth the money? Ask other people. If you already know Golang and you're already very, very good at Golang, you should go to my Patreon to even get better. But if you're coming from another language, then this is certainly worth the money. Because I'm not teaching you like Arden Labs and all these fucking suit and tie boys, which basically it's a complete other level. It depends. It depends what engineer you want to be. It depends. It really depends. If you want to be the classical suit and tie engineer with all the idioms and best practices, this is not for you. My channel is not for you. I am not for you. You're at the wrong channel. But if you want to be just a lean and mean builder that can build anything he wants, whenever he wants, how he wants, and actually knows how to navigate life, be mentally strong, be physically strong, and yeah, just fucking man or woman, then I am for you. Then this course is for you. But otherwise not. There are I deny people in this course. People send me a mail. Hey Anthony, I'm this guy. I'm this guy, and this is my background. And I want to buy your course, but I'm not sure. And this and that and blah and blah and blah. Is this course for me? And I say no. I could sell easy $400 in my pocket, easy, just with a knip, with a blink, boom. I could say yes, this course is for you. I could insta make money, 400k. I'm an insta make most of the time, the half of your monthly salary in a blink of an eye. And I said no, because I'm not the person that want to drive people into something they don't want. That something is not fit for them, right? Am I using the best, for example, in this hotel reservation backend, are we using the best things? Most idiomatic approaches? No, but it's giving you a way how to do things with enough open spaces for you to infer what you need to do. So it's giving you some open-ended spaces so you can actually fill in the gaps you want, but it gives you a good direction on how to approach things. It's completely different. It's a completely different course, right? It's not a course that's going to be 100% ideal. But it doesn't matter, because if you know what, if I'm teaching you everything I know, that's the thing. I teach you everything how I do things, and I'm gonna repeat that again, how I do things, and I can build everything. Yeah, if you're a noob, I mean, with a noob is a noob. I mean, a noob is not a bad thing, right? A noob is somebody that just is not proficient in what he wants to do. Simple as that. I'm a noob in a lot of things. Right? And then you can migrate over to my Patreon page, which is actually gold. The Forever Store. Look at that. This is... What are these videos? How can I filter on this fucking thing? Well, Patreon, what are you fucking doing? We are building a decentralized file storage from scratch. It's like... You have access to the code and everything. Anyway, like I said, you cannot find that, right? Know what I mean? It's nobody's going to teach you. Arden Lab's not going to teach you. These guys are not even half of my level. They need to make money with making courses. Can you imagine that? I don't need it. They need to, because they have no skills to pay the bills. Anyway, and this man's going to end the stream 20 minutes ago. I know, guys. That's how it is. But I'm bored. I need to wait, right? Because it's basically 11:30. And I need to go to the gym after my lunch, and I lunch in 20 minutes. So that's why I'm stuck here. When I did some cheating. I went to do a little bit of vape, a little bit of nicotine while these videos were playing. Yeah. What can we do? We can some cool stuff. Let me show you something here. The GG man. Look at that. We can go ls here. We can go to CD. Slide. LangChain. I don't know. I can't find my slides. I had a cool slide app. That's fine. This course is exactly similar to my streams, right? I love 30. I know, guys. I have a very weird... I love 30. Where's my music? Actually, this video is going to be demonetized because YouTube is crazy, man. They can... If you fart in a sound of a specific... If you fart in a song, they're going to know it and they're going to demonetize you. They're going to demonetize you. What's going on here? Here.
Doing a little late night HTMXing, okay? Let's just start building something because I don't know what the hell it is. So let's I'm a brain fan! Yeah! Start building. So let's just do the easiest one, which is click to edit. All right. All right. So effectively, we have target. Okay, remember this. So there's target. So let's hit up the docs, right? Introduction via CDN. Okay, so let's grab a CDN link. You know what I mean? Let's grab a little CDN. You know, CDN these nuts. You know what I'm talking about? right? Let's get a little index HTML. You know what I mean? Do I go like this? Can I do like a full? Can I do a full thing? Is this allowed? Oopsies, I should have just, I don't know why I didn't just do that to begin with. Can I just do this? All right, let's see. Can I do this and go like this? Hello, Melky's statistically average
Welcome to
P.
Costco. I love you.
Welcome to Casco.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yeah. Then we got to go bam.
Bam.
And I think we also have to cover it in these. I always forget. I always forget the rules of this stuff. I think that's right. I think that's right. Hey, who the hell did that lemon sauce? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know it, baby. Already giving it head. You know I am. The PP soft is so soft. If you had Emmett, it would make writing Htmx faster. I know you don't need
the
curly braces.
the
Are you
classic
sure?
Twitch people. You know what I mean? That's why I don't stream
Okay.
on Twitch, because
Maybe you don't. Maybe
they're
you're right.
gamers.
All right. So
And
let's go like this. Let's drop that one. Let's go in
And
here.
Rust even, man.
We
That's
should probably
crazy.
just get watch. I need to figure out watch as well. We'll
Makes
get
no
there. We'll
sense
get
at
there.
all.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll
Right.
get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. The song is such a banger. Do you guys appreciate the flash I just gave you? Nice. Okay, that looks good. Gosh, this is bright. It's literally searing my eyes. I'm in actual agony. Okay, script. Let's go.
But it's
My eyes
HTML.
are
It's
dead.
actually.
Let's go. Are you crazy streaming at this time? Hell.
HTMX. Birds flying high. How does it work actually? Is it JavaScript? Is this a JavaScript thingy? What's going on with this domain tracking, man? Why is this tracker util? What's going on with util? Is it wrong? It's not wrong. What's going on? Go Motairi. Hey, go Motairi. Like this. Perfectly fine. Yeah. So really, is it that easy as I think it's gonna be? If you go to our homepage, home, index, yeah. Copy. Pasterino. Hero, let's paste it here so we are 100% sure it's gonna work. Script source, that's already been taken care of. /click, btn, class, name, no, is, btn, primary. Boom. Go to cert pulse, but not the one, the local one. Local, host, 3000, enter. Click me. I can't click you. Wait. Can't click. Maybe here is better, right? Alright, click me. Nothing happens. Do I need to do something in the backend? That is impossible, right? When to use Kubernetes and when not? Never. You never use it unless your boss tells you so. Wait. Heb een postbus en krijg je Ajax. How does it work then? Swap outer. Oh, it's supposed to click. Ah. Hey! That's insane, guys. Look at that. That's actually... Whoa! There is a new world that opens up. That opens up a new world. Crazy. Wait. A new world opens up. YouTube, real quick. We need to have a good gaming playlist. Gaming turbo playlist. Gaming with the 10,000. No, it's not. I'm gonna do this the normal gaming playlist. Gaming playlist. This one. It's really fun, right?
Do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing
Look at
I
that.
know is to love what
This
I'm
one. Oh, look at
never
this.
give up, never stop until I finally prove it. To the nose, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act. Head up, that's a fact. Never
Look, I'll show you if you can hear the music by the way, but it is what it is.
Keep my head up, staying strong. Always moving on. Feel I don't belong.
Let's do HTMX, guys. It's HTMX time.
Push myself to be the best. Die with no regrets. Live with every breath. See my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams. Then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it.
I gotta get through it, guys. We're gonna get through it. It is what it is. App.post. Is it post? /clicked. Whoa! You see that?
I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art. It's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of
Hey, what's going on? Somebody's hacking me. Somebody's hacking me. Actually,
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff, everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once, I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back, yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah, rises like the sun,
man, I'm so fried, man.
like a gun, shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, always do it on my own,
Okay.
so I gotta get through
Okay, did we already make run?
only thing I know is to love what I'm doing, never give
Third
up,
pulse.
never slow till I finally prove it,
Refresh.
never listen to the no, I just wanna keep moving, yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine, yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine, yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline, yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
This is crazy. This is actually crazy, man. This is actually crazy.
I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have
Return HTML as JSON. Yeah. Smart move. That's a good play. That's a good angle from our boy Christophe Bisquesqui. It's a main, right? Yeah, but then we need to do something like this, like a send thingy, right? Which is gonna be a slice of voids, right? And then we're gonna do like this, for example. We're gonna do an H1. An H1 slash H1. You can actually just complete render a template, like boom in your face, like a complete new template, but we're not gonna do that. Lunchtime. That's not gonna work. I cannot do. Man, I can feel the fucking vibe. It's crazy. I can feel it already. It's gonna be a good day today. Lunchtime. If I can spell this, right? Hey, that's actually interesting. I think I'm gonna use that. The problem is that maybe if there is already an H1 with a clause here, maybe it's gonna work. Text. We can't do that. That needs to be. Wait. Let's do backtickies. Backtickies, eh? So we can do now this, right? It's gonna be text. 7XL. 7XL. Text. Primary. So easy, Htmx, man. It's amazing. I'm gonna use that. Beautiful. And I don't need to do anything. What can that thing do more? Go to eat. 5 minutes. 5 minutes more. 5 minutes. And then we're gonna eat. 5 minutes. Fearless. No way, it's just replacing that, right? It's just replacing that thing. That's HTMX, right? Instead of basically, it's just gonna replace this thing. Interesting because it's interesting. I'm thinking about this because I'm already thinking in my head. I'm a chess master, so I'm already thinking how I can utilize that. But this is swapping out. Yeah. This is gonna work because if I do, for example, this one, what's gonna happen?
Status, money, cheese, bread. It's just what they want, they do not understand. The it is legacy that you also could really get if you just honest with your people, honest.
It's actually cool because I can actually load my I can load my my domains with that, right? With my filter here and just do requests and then just boom 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 boom. That's a problem, right? So now all this no, I cannot do it. I cannot fall into that rabbit hole. But I think it's amazing. What I think I'm gonna do, guys, is make a project on GitHub and try to incorporate all the best practices for this project with how to set up migrations and templates and all that stuff, and then alongside with HTMX, and we can basically just take Next.js and bang it right in his asshole. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. Rape it. Because this is gonna be way better. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's time to lunch. I'm gonna eat 3 eggs, 4 slices of Harry's bread. And that's it. I go to the gym. And then tonight I'm gonna code focus, no streaming, no videos. I'm gonna release the videos, by the way. Of course. No, my screen did not froze. It looked like it. And then this HTMX. I thought you needed to do some stuff in the backend and all that, but you don't. You just need to you just add that thing. And look at that. I'm making a to-do list. This is amazing. What can we do? I'm gonna read this documentation, I think. Because how can I'm thinking, how can I swap?
Everything you do, I can't seem to get You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough.
I need to get out of here. How do you plan to implement the pricing? I don't know, just suck it out of my thumb. Multiplied by 10, and that's gonna be it. I don't know, guys, the pricing. I just copy stuff from competitors, and yeah, we will see. Yeah, I started early today. I don't know why. I didn't announce it. I have no clue what my thumbnail actually is. I have no tags. I did not prepare at all. I was planning to stream for 1 hour, and now we are at 1 hour 46 minutes. That's what it is. Maybe I should be a streamer. A just chatting streamer. I think that's something for me. For 8 hours, I could talk for 8 hours, and we do some stuff, and we check some videos and all that shenanigans, right? We laugh with the Primeagen, right? What's going on? I'm right to get roasted! What's going on? Something like that, you see? What is that overlay? But there is no overlay in mine. What's going on? What kind of overlay are you talking about? Are you guys fooling me? There's no fucking overlay. You make so much free money as your setting streamer, yeah. What kind of overlay are you talking about? Can we comment on my video? Can I chat actually? What up? Lunchtime. Okay, it's time. It's time to get the fuck out of here, guys. Hey. There's no fucking overlay. Alright. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me on this. I don't know what we did. Actually, again, an unfocused stream, but it's fine. It's cool, right? Having some fun. Yeah, I'm gonna eat and all that stuff, right? See you in